I like how you call homosexuality an abomination.
I don't say homosexuality is an abomination, Mr. President. The Bible does.
Yes, it does. Leviticus
18:22.
chapter and verse. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions while I have you here. I'm interested in selling my youngest daughter into slavery as sanctioned in Exodus 21:7. She's a Georgetown sophomore, speaks fluent Italian, always cleared the table when it was her turn. What would a good price for her be? While thinking about that, can I ask another? My chief of staff, Leo McGarry, insists on working on the Sabbath. Exodus 35:2 clearly says he should be put to death. Am I morally obligated to kill him myself, or is it okay to call the police? Here's one that's really important, because we've got a lot of sports fans in this town. Touching the skin of a dead pig makes one unclean, Leviticus 11:7. If they promise to wear gloves, can the Washington Redskins still play football? Can Notre Dame? Can West Point? Does the whole town really have to be together to stone my brother John for planting different crops side by side? Can I burn my mother in a small family gathering for wearing garments made from two different threads? Think about those questions, would you?
My name is Matt Guind, and yes, I am wearing rainbow suspenders. You know what's nice about wearing rainbow suspenders? They don't go with anything, and therefore, they go with everything. So the theme this week is gay pride. And it occurred to me, you know, on this channel, we're all sort of left-leaning as far as politics are concerned. And so I thought it might be a good idea for us to present the other side of the gay rights argument. You know, just to make sure that we're presenting an unbiased front on this. And as it happens, we have been provided with the opposing argument by our friendly neighborhood hacker. And so I'm going to read you this message sent to me by our hacker, pointing out all grammar, punctuation, and spelling errors along the way in a very patronizing manner. I would like to begin by making a few general statements. One, there is no capitalization throughout this entire thing, with one notable exception. Two, the only punctuation marks used are periods, a question mark, and a pair of quotation marks. And three, Caitlin, I am assuming that every time you said gays with the quotation marks, that was you censoring out the word that he used quite frequently in my message, and I'm sure in your message. So I will also censor that word out, but I will read to you first the dictionary definition of that word. 1, a bunch of herbs. 2, a bundle of sticks or twigs bound together as fuel. 3, a bundle of iron rods for heat treatment. Of course, now that I think about it, the word gay actually means happy. So wait a minute. Happy? The iron rods could possibly be shiny. Shiny, happy? Hey, I think we've hit upon the problem. It's the name of our channel that he has a problem with. He thinks that ShinyHappyVloggyPPL, the name, promotes the homosexual agenda. All we have to do is change the name. Yeah, we're not going to change the name. So, on with the message. I don't know you were so happy Obama will be the next president. Period. Okay, right off the bat, I know what kind of message this is going to be. And let me just say something for anybody who would ever think about sending me a message like this. If you want me to take it seriously, a good way to start would be to observe and respect the rules of grammar, punctuation, and spelling. And here we have what's known as verb tense disagreement. Were is referring to past events. Will be is referring to future events, but because the future tense is dependent upon a helping verb, it's really the present tense we're talking about here. And so you can't have a past verb on one end of the sentence and a present verb on the other end. They don't agree. You must have present and present, or past and past. I don't know why I'm doing this. Moving right along. As long as he doesn't get shot first, period. Okay, in addition to that being a completely tasteless and inappropriate statement, it also happens to be a sentence fragment. But don't you now he likes the gays, question mark. Hess going to make straight marriage bad. He's going to make straight marriage bad? How? Period, new sentence, and let gays get more rights. Rights is actually in quotation marks. New paragraph. I now you are religious. Okay, this is the second time that this hacker has spelled the word no as in I know how to spell N-O-W. N-O-W? Come on. Really? I know you are religious, so think about what God wants. Okay, this right here cracks me up. He doesn't capitalize anything throughout this entire message with this exception. God is capitalized. That's it. America isn't capitalized. Obama isn't capitalized. Sodom isn't capitalized. None of the I's, none of the first words of the sentences are capitalized. Just God. That's the only one that he bothered to capitalize. I think that's hilarious. We should spelled S-H-U-L-D. We should be killing the gays, not joining M in YouTube channels. Channels spelled C-H-A-N-N-L-E-S. Okay, so you follow up the sentence asking me to think about what God wants with a sentence saying we should be killing the gays. Let's see here. Thou shalt not murder. Let's see, what else we got? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Love thy neighbor as thyself. That's a good one. Let's see. Nope. Couldn't find a single verse in there about killing the gays. I think you can still spelled with 3 L's, avoid hell. You just need to work on it. Period. Don't be a gay enabler. Guys, I think this is hard. I think this is going to have to be my last Shiny Happy Vloggy People video, because I just can't do it anymore. I can't be a gay enabler anymore. I just can't. I'm sorry. Thank you, anonymous hacker. Thank you so much for hacking our channel and believing in me, believing that I can still avoid hell. And I will work on it, anonymous hacker. I will. I'll do it for you. I'll work on it because you believed in me. You saved me. You saved me from hell. Oh my God! Stupid people should not be allowed to breed. So yeah, my views, although I don't believe that I've pushed them, we live in a country where the economy is failing, we're fighting and losing 2 wars, education is a mess, we're in the midst of an energy crisis. I would think that you'd have other things to worry about than who is marrying whom. Marky, I don't know what sort of computer genius things you did, but thanks for getting our channel back, and I did lose, I think, 3 videos, but I have them saved on my hard drive, and I'll be uploading them probably over the weekend, like Caitlin. Marky, I am looking forward to your video tomorrow. Stay shiny and happy, in all definitions of the words.